Alright, what's going on, boys and girls? So, I want to do a little bit of a different type of Linux video. You know, I've done videos talking about pros and cons, why I use Linux, etc. But I haven't talked about applications on Linux. So, I really wanted to kind of get into that. But I want to specify and do a specific subset of applications, and that is video. Video applications. And I don't mean just like video media players and that kind of deal. I mean like workflow video editing applications and things you can use in order to do that on Linux. So first up, I'm going to talk webcams. Now webcams, you have Cheese, which is the default on GTK, GNOME, based distros and desktop environment. You also have Camoso, which is on KDE, and then you have GUVC. Out of those particular three, personally, I use GUVC just because there is more granular control. There's not enough in Cheese and Camoso for me personally to justify using either of those. If you just want something that you fire up, records your webcam, it's either of these applications are fine. If you want more control, personally, I recommend GUVC. Screen recording. Screen recording is a thing. Tutorial showing people how to do things. There's this great application called VocoScreen, and I believe it's actually multi-platform, if I am not mistaken, that it takes your webcam and it will overlay that on top of the screen recording so you can explain to people what you're doing as you do it. Now that saves you a lot of time. It is something that actually took a long time to actually show up in the Linux, whereas before you had to do it a bit differently. So there's also some screen recorder. Name pretty much is self-explanatory. Then you have Kazam. They essentially do pretty much all the same thing. Now, there are two other ones. One is called GTK Record My Desktop, and one is called Istanbul. I am not sure if they have been depreciated or not. I don't use them because they were always buggy for me personally. Recording gameplay, OBS. Need SA1. That is how you will capture your gameplay. It is probably the best one I can recommend personally. Now, the next one is going to be video editors. I kind of get tired of hearing that you can't do video editing on Linux. The quality of video editing, okay, I might go there, but it is highly possible to do video editing on Linux with native applications that are available. So you have Cinelera, which is like the Grand Poobah old school granddaddy that has been around since like 2000-ish. That was like really the first professional level as far as availability and functionality available for Linux. You have KDE Live, you have OpenShot, you have Lightworks, which is a proprietary commercial video editor. Really good though. I mean, look at the list of movies that have been made with it, and you'll understand why people want to use it. You have Pativi, you have one called Lives, Flowblade, Shotcut, and NovaCut. Those are just the ones that I can find right off the top of my head. So needless to say, you have plenty of choice. If you're looking for feature functionality, personally, Cinelera, Lightworks, unfortunately paying for the license for Lightworks. The free version has kind of some severe limitations. Lightworks and KDE Live are your best bets for that level of professional style that you're looking for. If you just want something that's like iMovie-ish, I would recommend like OpenShot or Shotcut personally. NovaCut has audio syncing issues from my personal experience anyway, and Flowblade the interface is really sparse. So some people will really like that, some people won't. That's more of a flavor thing than anything else. So video editing and video production and all this other stuff is very, very possible on Linux nowadays. So don't let people discourage you from doing videos on Linux, editing them on Linux. It is highly possible. They're free tools, they're paid tools, there's paid support, if you go with Lightworks. So personally for me, my flow of video stuff on Linux is UVC, Kazam, OBS, of course, and either Cinelair or Lightworks. Those are my choices on Linux. What are yours?